Did you know your business can honor God while transforming lives around the world? Welcome to the iBAM Biblical Entrepreneurship Show, the weekly podcast that inspires and equips Christian entrepreneurs to build sustainable businesses that glorify God and uplift impoverished communities. At iBAM, our mission is built on the three fish metaphor. Give a fish. We provide startup loans to launch businesses. Teach to fish. We offer entrepreneur training for lasting growth. Equip for discipleship. We empower discipleship to multiply impact. Join iBAM's founder, Steve Adams, as he shares powerful solo episodes and expert interviews filled with mentorship, insights, and real-life stories of how biblical entrepreneurship is advancing the Great Commission. Subscribe now and get ready to be inspired, equipped, and empowered to make an eternal impact.
From giver to builder, your path to legacy-level impact. Around the world, faithful believers dream of creating impact that goes beyond a moment, impact that multiplies. But for too long, Christians have been told the only way to make a difference is to give to charity and hope for the best. iBAM was created to change that story, because God never called us to simply give, but to build leaders, to build businesses, to build disciples. And to build legacies that echo into eternity. Today, you will hear from one leader whose story captures this shift from giver to builder, from impact to multiplication. The business that disciples a nation. Elijah Aveza serves as the chairman of Awana Zambia's board. He also an iBAM trainee, and he want to tell you something simple. He never knew a chicken business could transform a nation. When we started this business, I thought it was just a way to create income to support Awana. But through iBAM, I began to understand something else. This isn't just a business. This is discipleship. Elijah's vision was to reach more children across Zambia with the gospel. But traditional funding is unpredictable. Grants dry up, donations fluctuate, and ministries remain vulnerable. iBAM changed that by teaching Elijah how to build a business that doesn't just support ministry, but sustains it. iBAM showed us that we can build something that lasts, that our business can actually fuel discipleship, fund ministry, and empower families. We aren't waiting on help anymore. We are becoming the help. God is using business to transform us. As God grew our business, He grew us. iBAM's training didn't just develop my entrepreneurial skills. It deepened my faith. We studied scripture. We prayed together. We learned how to integrate the gospel into every business decision. iBAM's empowerment through knowledge and resources could transform Africa and the world. This is discipleship through business. This is what Jesus taught. Make disciples as you go, as you work, as you build. Our partnership empowers people through business while spreading the gospel, truly putting Jesus' teachings into practice. We see transformation happening across Zambia, and it's spreading to other African countries. This is the heart of iBAM. Not handouts, not short-term charity, but multiplication through discipleship and entrepreneurship. A model rooted in biblical principles. A model that gives dignity, ownership, and purpose. Discipling through entrepreneurship. Education is important. Training matters. But the secret to iBAM's impact is mentorship. Every entrepreneur is paired with a mentor who walks with them spiritually and practically. I mentor young entrepreneurs now, something I never imagined before. We talk about budgeting, but also about prayer. We discuss marketing, but also about faith. We dream about growth, but also about the gospel. Since joining iBAM, I've become more disciplined and accountable in my business. I've learned to share my faith effectively, and I encourage the youth to engage in business for collective well-being, not just profit. iBAM helped me grow as a person. My business grew too. I've become more determined. I can do budgeting now. They taught us many ways to market our business to be visible. iBAM encourages us spiritually and practically. This is what it means to move from giver to builder, not just funding a business, but shaping a disciple. Not just providing resources, but growing leaders. Not just meeting needs, but building legacies. Why builders change nations? When you give to iBAM, you don't just support an entrepreneur. You disciple a leader. You strengthen a ministry. You impact a family. And you transform a community. Because charity stops when the money runs out. But sustainable business keeps producing fruit and keeps spreading the gospel. Businesses create jobs, resources, stability, confident leaders, platforms for evangelism, discipleship opportunities, long-term transformation. This is why givers become builders. This is why builders leave legacies. This is why iBAM exists. I've seen how our chicken business can impact society and spread the gospel. We can sustain ministries like Awana and change the lives of children and families. This is God's work through business, and we are grateful. You were never called to simply give. You were called to build hope, to build leaders, to build disciples, to build impact that multiplies for generations. Today, you can empower an entrepreneur. You can strengthen a ministry. You can spread the gospel through sustainable business. Empower businesses. Spread the gospel. Give today.
Listening to the International Business as Mission podcast, a space where we explore how to build businesses rooted in biblical principles that create global impact. But we're not just here to talk. We're taking action to spread entrepreneurship to poverty-stricken communities around the world. Our mission is to be the catalyst that empowers people to build sustainable livelihoods and break the cycle of poverty. We follow the 3-fish principle: give a fish, providing startup loans to empower entrepreneurs. 2, teach to fish, offering entrepreneurial training for sustainable business practices. And 3, equip for disciple making, building a community that supports spiritual growth alongside business success. This is life-changing work, but we can't do it alone. We need passionate impact partners like you to join us on this mission. By becoming a donor, your generous gift will directly fund the establishment of new businesses that provide dignified work and hope. Just imagine, your donation could help a single mother in rural Africa start a small farming venture that allows her to feed her children and send them to school. Or a young man in Southeast Asia to launch a small business, breaking the chains of generational poverty. This is the power of entrepreneurship as a force for good. Will you join us in unleashing it? Go to ibam.org now to start impacting lives through the transformative power of business as mission. Together, we can create a world of flourishing.